Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Funmibi here again with another video. You guys remember when I made this beautiful beading pattern that I have right here on my ears? If you've not seen that video, I'm going to link it on the screen. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all how I transformed this piece of item from looking just like a regular, beaded piece of fabric into a proper earring. So if you'd be interested in knowing all about this process, please make sure you watch this video to the end. Okay, try your best not to skip any part so you don't miss any important information. Also, if after watching you have any form of question or suggestion for me, please feel free to drop it down in the comment section. For those that are new to beading and anything that has to do with beading, if you are newly subscribed to this channel, I always advise that people start off their journey with me on here on YouTube by watching some of my playlists. The two important playlists when it comes to creating hair accessories and beading in general are my Funmibi Olawore Designs playlist as well as my beading tutorial playlist. Those two playlists will get you, started on this particular journey. Without further ado, let's get straight into the meat and the potatoes of today's video. Let's go. So we are going to jump straight into the tutorial. If you've not seen the first part of this video, I'm going to link it on the screen. Feel free to go check it out so you see how we created the main beading pattern in question. What I'm doing here is I'm creating the covering for the back of the beading pattern and I'm using my stencils. I've gotten a lot of questions regarding my stencil, and in my frequently asked questions video, I shared the name of the vendor that I bought this bunch of stencils from, so feel free to check out that video if you're yet to see it. So what I'm doing here is I'm just using my biro to trace my stencil on my fabric. The fabric I'm using is called felt, F-E-L-T. I've gotten a lot of questions from people asking, oh, what's the name of the fabric you typically use? It's called felt, and this is me after I drew my stencil pattern on the fabric. What I'm going to do next is I'm just going to grab my scissors and then cut out the traced design of the fabric. Right after cutting it off, I'm going to test it out on the piece of fabric that I'm trying to convert into an earring and see if the new traced out piece of fabric matches the other fabric that I sewed on. I hope you guys understand. So this is me just placing them on top of each other to see if they do match, and they did. I'm going to now go ahead to cut out the second piece of fabric that is going to serve for our second earring, and I'm going to do that real quick and then we'll move on to the next stage in this particular tutorial. Right after doing this, what we are going to do next is we are going to get what we call earring platform. They sell this in stores where they sell sewing accessories as well as jewelry making accessories. Charity, my vendor that I've shared on here on the channel, sells this, and any other place in your neighborhood, to be honest, you can easily get it. Just search for, maybe I think they're called earring platforms or something, but just ask from all these sewing accessories vendors. They are trying to make earrings and you need the platform for the earring, and they will sell this to you. They have different designs, so you don't feel pressured to buy this exact design that I'm sharing on here. Feel free to buy any one that you believe would work for something like this. So this is me after I pierced the earring platform through the fabric that I cut earlier, through my felt. And then for this other one, it was proving difficult, so I decided to use my needle to just puncture the fabric, and this is the fabric and the earring platform after I passed it through. The next thing you want to do is to grab your fabric glue. I'm using the UHU glue this time. I wonder why that took me so long to say, but I'm using the UHU glue. Feel free to use any glue you like, but I don't recommend you use all these hot glue or super glue. Use a fabric glue. Okay, that's the perfect glue for this kind of work. So I went ahead to grab my UHU glue, applied a generous amount onto this part of my fabric, and then I allowed it to air dry for a few seconds before I now placed the already beaded pattern on top of this. I hope everything I just said is clearly understood. If you don't really understand, please look at what I'm doing and replicate it on your own project. All right, guys, so after a few seconds, like I said earlier, I went ahead to just place the two fabrics on top of each other, and this is what we have here. I'm going to repeat the same process for the second piece of earring. I'm just going to place them on top of each other, and you want to place it in such a way that the back of your earring looks clear and neat. Okay, you don't want to let your work look messy. Okay, this was mostly an experiment for me, so this first version I feel like I could have done better. It's nice, but I really look forward to doing other things and getting more creative with this particular style of jewelry. If you guys want me to keep carrying you along with how I improve the different versions of this jewelry that I'm, getting into, let me know down in the comments. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead to just allow this dry for about 24 hours before I now go ahead to try it on. I also went ahead to add the hook. Okay, feel free to use something fancier than this. I feel like this hook is looking too basic. Maybe I'm just one that is in my head, but feel free to do something more beautiful than this. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show us how the end result looks like on me, and this is what we have here. Don't feel restricted to do exactly what I did. Okay, feel free to come up with other stunning designs. Okay, you can cut a square shape, a heart shape, a round shape, a triangular shape. Just feel free to go off and get creative with this particular style of earring. Okay, I can't wait to see all your recreations. Feel free to tag me in your posts. If you do, go ahead to post them on your favorite social media platforms.
There you have it, friends. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. If you made it up to the end of this video and you had yet to subscribe to this channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your post notification so you'll be the first to know anytime I post a video. Also, feel free to share this video with your friends and family. And yeah, guys, I can't wait to see you in another video really soon. Bye bye.